every day.
At least once a day.
At least once a day. We're moving.
We're moving.
We're moving to the Dominican Republic.
We're moving to the Dominican Republic.
The Dominican Republic.
Yeah, we're moving out of our
sunny
Southern
California,
75 degrees every single day, Southern California, into the very raw jungle of Dominican Republic.
El Valle, to be specific, on the Samana Peninsula.
Or if you don't speak Spanish, the valley.
The valley.
The valley of the Samana Peninsula.
Yeah. So we're moving. We're selling all of our shit right now. We're in the process of selling everything. We're basically going to be somewhat of gypsies.
Nomads. Yeah, we're going to be nomads. We're going to live a nomadic lifestyle.
Nomads, yep.
Yeah, we're selling everything. And a lot of people who I've talked to have said, why not just get a storage unit and put everything in a storage unit?
Yep.
And it kind of, it's against the point.
It's a boat anchor.
The storage unit would be considered a boat anchor. So there are so many things that I really don't want to get rid of that I've carried multiple moves with and for multiple years, and they're so silly, but they have sentimental value, and they're either gone in somebody else's hands or listed for sale. I love Christmas, and we just dropped a whole bunch of Christmas stuff off at Goodwill today. So it's real, we're doing it.
100%. Yeah, we're moving.
First of all, it's a paradise.
Well, it's a paradise, but, it's not going to be easy. No part of this adventure is going to be easy. Moving to a third world country, moving to the jungle, moving to a place that loses its electricity every day.
At least once a day.
At least once a day. None of this stuff is going to be easy, but we're looking to experience life deeper. So, little backstory, we've had the picture perfect life with the nice house and the nice neighborhood and the nice cars and all of the creature comforts you could have. And, we have a great W-2 job, great benefits, and all of those things that everybody thinks that's what they need.
Yeah, we did the suburban life with the big backyard and the barbecue and
what we realize is it's not, although all of that's great, it's not fulfilling.
Not to us.
To us. We feel hollow inside. So, I've told a lot of people, hey, moving to the Dominican Republic, and they're like, really? You just made my day. And I think that I'm getting that reaction. I was a little surprised when I started getting that reaction, but I think that reaction is occurring because people deep down inside would love to do something like what we're doing. People want to go and be adventurous, but they have these mental constraints where they can't push forward and they can't do it.
They believe that I could never do that. They just believe it for some reason.
For no reason. I mean, it's just, there's no reason why we can't do what we want to do, except unless we're getting in the way of ourselves. So anyways, I hope by you guys following along in our journey that you will see or get inspired and be like, you know what? I can do that too. If they can do it, I can do it. Because let me tell you guys, we're nothing special.
Yeah, no. We're just open to adventure. And this is something that we've been wanting to do for a long time, not because we want to leave the United States, but because we just love traveling. We feel most whole when we're adventuring, and we have no timeline. And something that Charles and I are famous, more so Charles is famous for, is landing in the foreign country that we're landing in with no hotel room. We've done it quite a few times now.
Or rental car.
And it's scary and it's exciting, and we have no itinerary, and we thrive in that environment. A lot of people don't thrive when they're in the car with each other, but for some reason Charles and I thrive when we just land in a country. We don't speak their language or very well, and we don't have any plans, and we just figure it out. And that's when we feel most alive and most fulfilled. So that's what we're doing. We're going to a country that we are fairly unfamiliar with.
Yeah.
Neither of us speak great Spanish, and it's the jungle. It's the raw tropical jungle in the Caribbean. And we're not going to Punta Cana. We're not going to the super yacht party with coconuts. That's not where we're going. But it's going to be really fun and really exciting. And do you want to say what is making it possible for us to get there?
Yeah, definitely. So because I've been working on a side business for so long, it's really tough to the point where we're able to move forward with it. And so what I do is I help people be their own bank, and we're able to do that virtually. So if I'm able to do that virtually, there's no reason to have a geographical constraint. We can have it anywhere in the world. I can conduct business calls and meet with clients anywhere in the world. So why not move, and why not experience life? And so much waiting till they retire to go and live their life and travel. But the problem with that is tomorrow's not guaranteed.
Yeah.
So if we can build wealth, if we can create money, and if we can, move forward and experience these different places in the world, then there's no reason that we shouldn't experience these things.
If we can create wealth and experience, what a life. Why not? Why not go? Why would we? I mean, Southern California is great. You can be in Mexico, the beach, the mountains, suburbia, all in the same day virtually. And until we visited El Valle, we didn't really have we would come back to California and be like, oh, the beach and the mountains, and we love it here. We feel so safe here. We feel so bubble wrapped here and comfortable. But until we went to El Valle into the Dominican Republic, and also with Charles's side business that's now starting to become his full-time gig, we finally were like, okay, we found the place, we found the time, we found the means, and the motivation to finally take the plunge and do it.
Yeah, so it's super exciting, guys. I hope if this inspired you at all, or if you're like, what the hell are these people doing? I hope you guys consider following along, because we'll be pushing a lot more content and kind of just share the journey with you guys, the struggles, the wins, and everything in between, just so you can kind of, follow along and just hopefully get inspired.
Yeah. I am going to, at the bottom of this video, somewhere right here, I'm going to put our Instagram handle and then also our YouTube channel handle. It's going to be the Newtons Abroad, because that's what we're doing. The Newtons are going abroad. And we're going to give it a year. And if we fall flat on our faces, we can come right back to sunny California. But if we're thriving, that's going to be gig. Newtons Abroad. So we hope that you follow along, if not just to make sure that we're still safe and we're still alive and we're still thriving. We're not worried about that at all. Yeah. But following along and seeing what these crazy people are doing next. Yeah.
All right, guys.
Okay, thanks for watching. We've already recorded this once.
We're moving.
We're moving.
We're moving to the Dominican Republic.